KTAB News at 5. I'm Brittany Paulette.
And I'm Stacey Wormel with coverage you can count on. 2 children, 1 adult, and 1 firefighter are injured after this morning's apartment fire. That's your top story at 5. Abilene firefighters were called to the 2400 block of Arrowhead Drive before 10:30 this morning. Smoke could be seen miles away from the apartment.
Let's get right to the video from the scene. Along with fighting flames, Abilene firefighters kicked in several doors, searching for people who may be trapped inside. AFD confirms a 27-year-old woman and a 4-year-old boy are being treated at a burn unit in a Lubbock hospital after being flown from Abilene. We know a 9-year-old boy is also being treated for injuries, but in Abilene at Hendrick Medical Center. An Abilene firefighter is also at Hendrick with what we are told to be minor burns. We have learned 2 animals died in today's fire, but many other animals were rescued from nearby apartments. And this just into the KTAB newsroom, a picture of the 2 children injured in today's fire. The family tells us their mother, Ashley Hardy, rescued both of her children from the fire, even going back inside for the second one. This is Aiden and his younger brother Liam. We're told their mother suffered 2nd and 3rd degree burns to 80% of her body. We're also told the youngest's heart stopped, but after EMS performed CPR, he was brought back.
And here's what we know about the investigation. The cause is yet to be determined. AFD says the apartment and adjoining units have heavy fire damage. Now, more than 20 people are displaced from 8 surrounding units.
KTAB first alerted you to the Warwick apartment fire on the BCH2Go app, as well as live streaming from the KTAB Facebook page.
And KTAB's Kathleen Barkley has been at the scene for most of the afternoon. And Kathleen, you spoke with several witnesses who helped victims
Brittany and
during
Stacey,
this fire. What have they told you?
Quiet here now at the Warwick Apartments in Southwest Abilene, but earlier today it was chaos as fire crews tried to rescue people from that fire here at the apartment. If you take a look behind me, you can tell this clearly looks like the apartment that this fire may have started in. It has the most damage out of all of the units, and that fire affected all the units in this complex, or not in the complex, but in this unit. So multiple units were affected by this. But it wasn't just the fire that was incredible and huge and large, but it was the heroic actions of the people here in Abilene that came out. Now, I spoke to 2 men who were over at Canyon Rock Housing Development just down the street. They saw the smoke and the flames. Their instincts told them to rush over and help.
As we approached to the apartments, we run upstairs and we get my fire extinguisher out of my work truck, and we run upstairs and we see the lady there. I take my t-shirt off and I hand it to Michael Garcia, and he grabs a hold of her, and then I grab a hold of Michael Garcia and pull her out.
Now, John Farrell is just one of those men that I spoke with that came over and helped people in this fire. And coming up tonight at 6, I'll have more on some of those heroic actions from those witnesses. Reporting live from the Warwick Apartments in Southwest Abilene with coverage you can count on, Kathleen Barkley, KTAB News. Brittany, Stacey, back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Kathleen, for that live coverage. We continue our coverage on this story for you right now. As we briefly mentioned earlier, this fire leaves more than 20 people homeless. The Red Cross is working with these families from the 8 units to help them in this time of need. Some of the people affected declined the help from the Red Cross because they felt other families needed it more.
If they're displaced, we can give them a debit card for a specified amount of money so that they can purchase the items that they need the most.
The residents who live in the Warwick building say it's devastating to lose their home and belongings, but they hope the injured are able to make a full recovery. A fundraising effort already underway to help the families impacted by the fire. If you'd like to help, we have a link for you on KTAB's website, bigcountryhomepage.com.